And the next speaker tonight is a lady that really needs no introduction, but certainly a lot of us were delighted to be introduced to her, I can tell you, in hard times maybe, you know. Over the last number of years she's running a great shop up the street, and now she's going to run an even better one down here. She has great staff behind her, but she runs and a fantastic local committee behind her, as we all know as well. And I'm absolutely delighted here to be standing here. I actually can't believe that I'm standing here introducing Eileen here. I was here working for Ulster Bank. I've left them since in the last couple of weeks only, but I was here the night it was closing down, and I had tear in my eye going out the door after it cleared the place out with staff. And I see Margaret is here and Cora is here as well. And it was a very sad time for any of the staff that worked here the time it was closing. But when one door closes, we're always told that another one opens. So fair play to the local people here that are involved in the credit union for getting this place and opening it up again and continuing it on as a financial institution, I would say, for the many, many, many more years and generations to come.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know you're all very special guests here. I'm delighted to see members of the Dáil Éireann here, Deputy Kenny, and I see Chairman of the Longford County Council here as well. I was going to say Deputy Louis McIntyre, but I'm sure he could have been lots of times if he wanted to anyway, but he didn't choose to go that road. You're welcome. I'm not sure the other elected representatives here, but I'm sure Eileen will tell you, and I want to introduce here Eileen Byrne, your manager of your local credit union here.
Father Helen, Reverend Hazel Hicks, Mr. President, ladies, gentlemen, it's a great honour for me to welcome you all here today to the official opening of this new office of North Longford and Arva Credit Union. We are so thankful to so many people too numerous to mention here, who have helped us along the way. But there are two people I'm going to name who have been with us every step of the way to help us with the move and to ensure that this day would finally happen. They are John Jomini and Pat Jones. Thanks a million, boys. As you are aware, North Longford and Arva Credit Union has had its presence in this area for the past 31 years. We first opened in March in the 98 Memorial Hall, Balnamuck, in March 87, and later that same year in November here in the hall in Arva. And 2 years later we opened in Drumlish. And I am delighted to say that all those offices are still in operation. We have gone from strength to strength since its foundation. In the beginning we were opening for 1 hour in each of the 3 offices every weekend, and operated with a biscuit tin, holding the money until the bank opened on a Monday morning to lodge it. At our first AGM we had 87 members with shares of 9,900 and loans of 1,650. Today we have almost 4,000 members with shares of 12.8 million and loans of 4.8 million. This is all down to our loyal members who have supported. Without the support of our members, this would not be possible. And on behalf of North Longford and Arva Credit Union, I would like to sincerely thank them all. Members. We now own this fabulous office, which we hope will be the centre point in Arva for many years to come. The Board of Directors and Oversight Committee oversee the running of the credit union, and without their voluntary input, we would not be here today. They have always gone above and beyond the call of duty by giving their time voluntary to meet as often as necessary to ensure the smooth running of the credit union. The management team and staff, well, what can I say about them? They are the face of the credit union, and members are always greeted here with a friendly smile and a listening ear. Members feel comfortable coming in to carry out their transaction and having a chat and discussing everyday life. And this is a service we hope to continue for many years to come. This week we launched online banking. This is a new thing, and a mobile app will be launched very soon. Now, we had a visitor here yesterday, Marion Harkin, MEP. Now, she couldn't come today, but she dropped off yesterday just to wish us well, and it was lovely having her here. We've got a few photographs. So now, I hope everyone will enjoy the evening and enjoy the lovely refreshments provided by Em and Philomena and staff from the Breffni Arms Hotel. Thank you all very much.
The founding members must be remembered and thanked. You and I must ensure that their legacy lives. Enjoy this celebration which their sacrifice and effort has made possible. I thank you again.
Jerry Thompson, and he's going to say a few words. He's not prepared, but there's no trouble to Jerry.
Thank you, Eileen, and Reverend Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, deputies, politicians, etc., and Charles Murphy, the league president. I'm not prepared, but to turn down the opportunity to acknowledge the fantastic occasion that this is would be a wrong thing for me to do. As Charles's colleague on the league board, I've been elected as part of the national apex body to represent credit unions with the authorities and to try to articulate the really important role that credit unions play within their communities. And if ever there was a lesson for us all, it's to come here of an evening like this and see the strength and the passion of the local commitment to voluntary financial services being provided in a town like this. Very keenly interested in the story of the bank, as your MC talked about. And isn't it ironic in the history of the country where we've had banks in rural areas closing their doors and the community itself is able to open that door again. I just think it's a fantastic kind of an emblem of what's possible. It's not possible in every town, and we are losing some credit unions and some credit union offices. Very few, I have to say, thankfully. But so long as the members stay with the credit unions at local level, we will be able to thrive, because there are great people like the men and the women that you've mentioned who are volunteering on your credit union board and your great staff. So it's a fantastic day for a credit union of 15 million assets to have 3 offices in rural Ireland, right across from Drumlish to Ballinamuk into Arva. Is a fantastic achievement. I know your members support you, and I just ask your members and the people who are here to talk to their neighbours and friends who are not members to come and make this unit stronger. This is real community. This is real local power at work. So congratulations to North Longford and Arva, and I can't let the occasion go without commending people like Mary McCormick and Phyllis Donnelly, who have been absolute stalwarts of our regional chapter. In other words, we have a regional organisation of chapters across the Midlands. We usually meet in Athlone or Longford or Mullingar or somewhere like that. North Longford and Arva are one of our stalwart representatives, and they punch above their weight, I can tell you, at chapter level as well. We always are now and again at our meetings we look at the statistics and we watch how each credit union is performing. And for the size of North Longford Arva, they're always at the top in terms of loan growth and certain other statistics, which are critical key kind of parameters. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak, and I want to, on my own behalf and on behalf of the League in general, to congratulate North Longford and Arva and to wish them many, many years, and wish your community many, many years of successful financial services on a community cooperative basis in Arva and Drumlish and North Longford.